Today is Superman's 85th anniversary, and in honor of that, here's a brief summary of my personal top 10 favorite Superman stories. Number 10 on the list has to go to Superman Red and Blue. It's a collection of short stories, and as the title would suggest, the art is done completely in red and blue, and it's absolutely beautiful. Anybody could pick these stories up and read them. You need no prior knowledge, so it's great for new fans. And most importantly, it brings out the heart of this character. It's like a love letter to Superman fans. At number 9 on the list, I have the Warworld Saga, where Clark has to go off-planet to free the slave citizens of Warworld from Mongol. These gladiator people have only known one way of life. They don't want change, so Superman becomes a part of them. Extremely depowered, he leads them through inspiration, eventually leading a revolution that causes the citizens to rise up and break their chains free from Mongol. At number 8, I have the most visually pleasing book on this list, but the story in here has a lot of heart to it and really captures the essence of Clark Kent. It's Christmas time, and Superman decides that even if it's short-lived and just for a few days, he's going to solve world hunger by delivering surpluses of food to any country that needs it. Only he has no idea how big of a problem this will truly be. At number 7 on the list, I have Hitman 34, probably the most endearing book that Garth Ennis ever wrote. Superman finds himself accidentally running into the Hitman, although he doesn't know who he is, but he finds consolation in his words because Superman is suffering dearly after losing somebody on his watch. Although he knows he can't save everyone, the failure of losing one life is a lot for Superman to bear, and we see him walk through this grieving process in this comic. Next, I have Superman Grounded, and as the title implies, it really grounds this character. Superman is deciding not to fly, to walk across the country, to really get to know the people again, and this story really highlights how a man from the stars is really just one of us. There is no giant monster. He's walking around performing small acts of kindness for people in their day-to-day lives. And because of that, it is full of heartwarming moments. At number 5, I'm going with the famed Action Comics 775, where Superman faces the Elite. The Elite are this new group of self-proclaimed heroes who kill almost instantly whenever they engage in battle. But Superman uses their tactics to show them the flaw in their ways, the error of their actions, and how vengeance and hate are easy, but kindness and rising above are the things that really take strength. At number 4, ironically enough, is For All Seasons, brought to us by the brilliant and dynamic creative team of Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. The story is 4 issues, each issue taking place in a different season of the year. Get it? For All Seasons. It goes back to Clark's early days, his struggles of trying to balance the harshness of Metropolis, specifically Lex Luthor, with the gentleness and kindness of the Smallville that he was brought up in. It really highlights his relationship with his parents, his relationship with Lana Lang, and how Superman became the fabulous hero that he is. Taking into the top 3, and the only complete run that I have on this list, is Superman Rebirth. Probably the most meaningful of any of the Superman runs to me. It shows Clark's journey of being a dad while balancing being a hero. It's about legacy and what he learned from his father. And yes, he's showing his son how to be a hero, but more importantly, teaching him how to be a good person and how being a hero will come naturally after that. Yes, while you still have your big classic fights in it, there's still so many sweet family moments where they just go to an amusement park or take a 4th of July vacation. No Superman list would be complete without it. All-Star Superman comes in at number 2 for me. A lot of you may be surprised that it's not number 1. But the essence of this story is so larger than life, but also has so many grounding character moments for Clark. Superman's cells have been overcharged. He knows he's dying, but before that happens, he completes 12 Herculean trials. Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely pull off one of, if not the best, Superman stories of all time in these 12 short issues. Coming in at number 1 for me has to be Superman Up in the Sky. Tom King brings us a story of Superman literally traversing the universe to save one little girl. It shows his strength, determination, willpower, and all of these crazy trials that he finds himself in on the way to save this girl's life. And ultimately, how he can save one little girl and end up saving the world. To me, this is the perfect Superman story. And if you stay to the end of this list, thank you so much for helping me celebrate a character that literally means everything to me.